Del Mar isn't a theoretical opportunity, all right? I was just picking up this thing that says own your dreams. It sounds very esoteric, right? But then it says take the next step. Owning a dream means a better life. It means envisioning something different, whether it means going out of state on a trip for the first time, buying your first car, a better car, a home, whatever that means for you, for our students, right? We're not just a college that just teaches classes. We're a college that cultivates curiosity, that cultivates and says, hey, Rita, let's dream together. And maybe you have no dream. Let's cultivate the dreaming. Or maybe you have a dream. How can we create the path to achieve that? And so that's what Del Mar is all about. But what we cannot do is we can't do our jobs to the maximum capability to tell that student who's dreaming, who has this amazing dream, who wants to stay in our community, wants to work hard, wants a better life, wants a boat, wants to go whatever. That's where Dr. Spitz, that's where ArcelorMittal and all of the crew here comes in and says they had curiosity with us. They said, how can we support the president, the faculty, the staff, and the students at Del Mar? They didn't come in and say, this is what we're gonna do, so just make it happen. They said, how can we support you in a big way? And so that's really what this is about.
This is an investment from an industry together with the college, right? But it's not an investment into workforce only. It's a way broader scale. It's an investment into community. Knowledge is the key to get a collaborative community and to grow together. Without knowledge, it's not a lot that happens. Let me throw one in. If we think about operational excellence, if we think about how to do the right thing, at the end of the day, what we all want, and that's a key message that I want to bring here too, without that knowledge, we would not work safely. We need to make sure that everybody understands their job, that they ask questions if they don't understand their job, and then they go back and say, okay, how can I make that job safely? How can I go home the same way I came in? That's what we want, but we want intrinsically being safe, not like from a structural point of view, but also from an intrinsic, from the employee, from the one that puts his hands on the tools, making sure that they know what they do, they know how to do, and they ask questions if they don't. That's the way how we keep them safe and how we keep them going. And if you do things safe, everything else comes on its own.
The college was in that early conversation, there. So we've been long-standing partners of with this organization, ArcelorMittal, since that first shovel of dirt, and to have this next fine-tuned iteration of this with this institution, our industry partner, is a very important thing. Why? It didn't just start yesterday, ladies and gentlemen, and I like to express that to the community. These things take years to develop, and they have taken years. And I think that's why we're here today, and why that level of trust, of investment, literally, with your time and treasure and everything else to support our students is an amazing thing. Danny talked about the amazing stories and represents those students in a way that, as a faculty member, they're just incredible. But we are so proud to have this long-standing relationship with all of our industry partners.
ArcelorMittal has consistently demonstrated its dedication to the workforce education by supporting programs like these and preparing our students with knowledge and technical skills needed in the real-world experience in industries. That commitment has made meaningful differences in the lives of countless students and the strength and pipelines of talented professionals entering the workforce. Over the years, the relationship between Del Mar College and ArcelorMittal has continued to grow, build mutual respect, and shared a goal and common visions for excellence. Together, we created opportunities that empower our students while supporting economic growth and success for our region.
All right, our Millwright program for the AAS is a 2-year program. It encompasses everything, pumps, turbines, blowers, centrifuges, compressors, motors, bearing replacement, laser alignment, intro to vibration analysis, intro to motion amplification. The big thing, we really got to explain to them, okay, you're going to be outside. You're going to pull on wrenches, so you're going to get physical. You cannot be scared of heights, and you cannot be claustrophobic. That's really the big requirements. because we do work on fans that are 50 to 180 feet up in the air. We work inside blowers, ID fans. It's a very tight area. But if you're yes, yes, yes to all those, then this is definitely your program. It's very lucrative, right? If you, average probably close to about $35, $38, and that's giving you the average, the high end. I just had a couple guys get hired down with the new LNG plant down in the valley, and they're right at $60 an hour. I prepare them for an interview and prepare them for a job. Along with, we have Jennifer Gonzalez. We work with her team a lot with resumes, and we work on that day one, because I could get a phone call from a local place saying, hey, we're looking for some people. Do you have anybody we can get right now? And for my students, I'm not going to tell them, no, wait till you graduate. I'm going to tell them, hey, let's look at this opportunity, and you can always come back. If a lot of our guys work nights and they hit it up in the morning, or they'll come before they go to work. And if you want to flip from night class to morning class, it's no problem at all.